So by now, many people have probably heard Travis Scott's Utopia, and all you cactus strokers have probably went to go and watch Circus Maximus, which is the video slash movie thing that he put out as the album was being released. I think it dropped like the day before at certain AMC theaters. There's merch there. A lot of people. I, for one, did not care enough to try to go to see it because I knew eventually it would be on streaming, and here we are. We're not going to watch that, obviously. And in case you're wondering what it looks like, that's kind of the thumbnail that Travis Scott has for Circus Maximus. So, with this movie, it's long. It is an hour and 15 minutes long, and through the majority of it, not a whole lot gets accomplished, I feel. Now, I will say, early on, I had some notes, and I was taking notes. Because it was genuinely interesting. Like, there was stuff that was happening, things were happening. It was just an interesting time. Basically, it looked like Travis was entering in from somewhere, wearing all black, eventually gets to this building where Rick Rubin is at. Rick Rubin, of all people. And the way that Travis approached him felt like Rick Rubin was an oracle of sorts, which, I guess he just kind of looks like that. That's just kind of his face. I don't think he necessarily meant to be an oracle-like figure, but here we are. There was a part where Travis was walking, then it went to a song, like a music video, and then when he's talking to Rick Rubin. At the point where he's talking to Rick Rubin, he eventually asks him, or says, "Your utopia seems different than what we think of when we say utopia," which kind of alludes to the whole vibe of the album, just not necessarily being weird, but just sounding as it sounds. Everyone's utopia is different. Utopia is meant to be this place that's like perfect and, not necessarily perfect to everybody, but maybe perfect to a particular person. Kind of like what everyone talks about when they think of heaven, which also kind of gets into the whole, is Travis Scott a devil worshiper stuff or whatever. But that's a whole another topic that's irrelevant to this Circus Maximus video. Speaking of Circus Maximus, though, I think if I remember correctly, the original Circus Maximus was it was a chariot racing in Roman times, which kind of makes sense as to why some of the setting is what it is. Anyways, after he goes up to talk to Rick Rubin, we get some more music videos. Travis also mentions that Utopia is different for everybody, and all that. It all just sounds very interesting, and it was almost I wanted to watch it, but this all kind of ended in the first 20-25 minutes of it. Then we get to the point where it's just Travis performing. And while, some people may enjoy that, and while it may be fun, I didn't really care. I honestly felt like it went on for way too long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the entire point of him releasing Circus Maximus was. I guess you could count it as an artist saying, "Hey, this is what my album's going to be like before the album comes out." And yeah, sure, that accomplished. I mean, it did that. It did give people an idea of what the album was going to be about, especially because he damn near played half the album on there. And yeah, after that, I mean, yeah, we just get music. Going forward, though, having it come out, or having watched it after the album came out, I don't think I really gained anything. It really didn't benefit me. It didn't change anything. It didn't really change how I thought of the album or what I thought of the album, what I got out of it. It's still just Utopia. And I keep going back and forth with the album. I feel like there's a time and place for it, but again, I'm too old for it. Anyways, that's all I had to talk about with this thing.